What's good, YouTube? I'm here to discuss a movie review with you guys. This is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. Um, Again, that's just my opinion on that. Some people may not think that when they go see it, but to me, the movie's called The Place Beyond the Pines, and ever since I saw the trailer, I knew that I had to see it as soon as it came out. And I don't want to give away too many plot points because I want you guys to go in there and see it fresh. But I had to come home and review it as soon as I saw it. I was like, I need to discuss this movie. I need to tell people to go see it because to me it is flat out amazing. It's got basically every element you could want: drama, action, sadness, a little bit of humor. It kind of it's nothing like Shawshank Redemption, but it's similar in that sense that it has basically every single element you could want to a movie. You could want in a movie, and it's almost 2.5 hours long, but it seemed like it was an hour long. The time flew. I just wanted it to keep going. I wanted to know more. I wanted more details. To me, uh, this is it kind of there were some points where it had kind of a Mystic River vibe. If any of you guys have seen that, but Ryan Gosling, if this movie came out, it's starring Ryan Gosling, Eva Mendes, Bradley Cooper, Ray Liotta. It's a lot of big name actors and actresses, and if this were to have come out within a couple months of the Oscars, to me, there's no doubt that Ryan Gosling would be. I'm not sure if he'd be considered Best Actor or Best Supporting Actor, but he would be in that consideration for that award. This was the best acting performance I've ever seen from him, and really, I'll kind of touch on some of the plot points, but again, like I said, I don't want to give too much away. Basically, Ryan Gosling plays a motorcycle stuntman at a circus or a carnival of some sort, and that's how the movie starts, is him doing this stunt, and he's in a city where he comes to once a year, once every couple of years, as do most circuses or traveling carnivals. They hit city to city, and he's in a town where a former fling was that he had, Eva Mendes, and he finds out that she had a kid. Um, or he finds out that she had his kid, I should say. And basically, it's just the story of everything that develops from that point. And I thought everybody that acted in this movie was on the top of their game. Um, the one downside that a lot of people talked about was that it's basically three sequences. I don't want to break each sequence up, otherwise it'll give away too much. But a lot of people said that they thought the third sequence was the weak point of the movie, and that's where a lot of the negative reviews come from. And to me, I didn't think it was a downside at all. I thought everything was believable. I thought everything was realistic. Um, there's a kid, Bradley Cooper's kid, towards the end, who is he kind of acts like a thug, real urban, even though he's well off. And a lot of people complained about this character, but to me, that was a very realistic portrayal of a lot of people who are in situations like that. I mean, you can look at Tom Hanks's kid right now, Tommy Hilfiger's kid. Both those guys are rich, like uh, straight up, straight laced guys, and they've got two kids that are all tatted up, doing rap music, doing drugs, stuff like that. Especially Tommy Hilfiger's kid. And to me, that's something that you often see in those type of circumstances and relationships. The only downside that I have about this movie was there was one scene where, or the third sequence goes to a 15 years later, and most of the people, Bradley Cooper's character, etc., look like they hadn't aged a day. The only person that they really made look older was Eva Mendes's character. Everybody else looked like they were the same age, even though it was 15 years later. And this was the only element of the film that will dock the perfect score that I would have given it. As opposed to a 10 out of 10, which I wouldn't say any movie I've ever watched is a 10 out of 10, except maybe Shawshank Redemption. But this was a 9.5 out of 10, in my opinion. And the like I said, that was probably the only downside to the movie. But another really good thing about the movie was the music. The soundtrack was unbelievable, from the instrumentals throughout the movie to the Bon Iver song in the as soon as the credits rolled. I thought everything fit perfectly, and it's kind of just the story about people that are that may be good people that find themselves in situations where there really is no right answer or good way to go about things, and it's kind of about just people in tough spots, and also about father-son relationships. And there was some really good symbolism, some symbolic scenes, and they played that relationship really well, the father-son relationship. And like I said, this is an Oscar-worthy film. The guy that directed it's the same guy that directed Blue Valentine, which was another Ryan Gosling movie, and he killed it. It's one of the best directing jobs I've ever seen. It was just an amazing film. As soon as this movie gets to your town, I highly suggest seeing it. I really don't want to say go see it and you guys are let down, but in my opinion, the best movie I've seen in a long, long time, probably 5-6 years. 9.5 out of 10. Like I said, only that one small I don't know, not animation, but costume design, set design element where the characters looked didn't look like they had aged at all. That's the only reason it didn't get a 10 out of 10. Now, I'm kind of rambling at this point, but as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you see it, let me know what you think. Tell me in the comments below. All right, take it easy. Peace.